What's up? What's up? It's the Suede Covington show, baby. The best thing on the planet. It is Wednesday, another wonderful Wednesday, and we're here, right here with you. You know what I'm saying? Letting you know that it's the Suede Covington show. You know what I'm saying? The best thing on the planet, baby. Hey, look, coming to you. I'm gonna have some T-shirts and I'm gonna be giving them away. And it's gonna have Suede Covington show on some of them, and then some of them's gonna have hashtag best thing on the planet, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's gonna be. You know, hey, I forgot to tell that I emailed some stuff to you to pull up for me a little later. Hey, look, look, it's some real issues out here this week we gotta talk about. Let's just jump into it, man. So it's a heavily armed 28-year-old killed 6 people at a Nashville elementary school mass shooting Monday morning. Audrey Hale was a former student at the elementary school. Allegedly entered the Covington School in Nashville, Tennessee just after 10 a.m. Opened fire on students and staff, killing 6 people. 6 victims, right? She got 6 victims. Now dig this here. There was of those victims, you got two people that was 9. The head of school was 60. The other person was 61, and Mike was 6. All died in the attack. So that's crazy, man. You got 3 kids that were 9-year-old that died. Of course, they got the person. This time, the person was not subdued. They killed the person. They shot the person dead, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, I don't understand that. So, some of the mass shootings is not, I'm not condoning it, but, you had people heckling people that got mad and got revenge, right? So that's one item of the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's one part of that where you got people who were in college and they were getting heckled, or you had people in high school that were getting heckled and they were mad and they went. This woman was come to find out, this wasn't even a woman. This was some person who responded to he and him. So it was a transgender man who used he and him pronouns. He and him. Pronouns. So, okay, so first of all, let's go back. 28 years. So you went to elementary school. You were 9 years old. You're 28 years old going back. That's a big problem. So now, you know what I'm saying? Your 9-year-old is in school, your elementary school kids. You're trying to make it unsafe for them. But what they did say in the report was that the woman allegedly had some other schools lined up. But this school in particular that she went to had the lowest security. So she went for the lowest hanging fruit. This school didn't have enough security. So that's why I got attacked. But still, I mean, why are you attacking an elementary school? Like, what's the problem? But then you have used the pronouns he and him, a transgender man. So I don't know. So does a transgender man means that you were once identified as a woman, but now you're a man? So you were mad about being teased at 9 years old and you held it for 18 years or whatever, 20 years? So for 20 years you was running around mad at an elementary school? Come on, man. You're supposed to let that go a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you holding on to something that 20 years ago and you decide you want to come back and shoot and kill other kids who didn't have nothing to do with you being teased? These kids is 9 years old. They didn't know you when you were 9. Why did you shoot them? I bet you the whole staff had probably changed hands. Like, come on, man. I mean, if you was mad at the staff, I still don't condone it, but I could understand it maybe. But the children have nothing to do with what you went through in your life. So why are you coming back to shoot some 9-year-olds? Like, it doesn't make sense. But then it comes to find out you were a transgender. So what was it? You were upset. So when you did your transformation, you were upset still. You were holding a grudge through the transformation. Like, so you supposed to change your life, if I'm understanding. So you no longer a woman. You're a man. So you being a woman doesn't exist anymore because now you're a man, because you want to be addressed with these pronouns as he and him. So you effectively transgendered, and now you still holding a grudge because of some 9-year-olds who never met you, didn't know who you were, was minding their own business in their classroom, and you shot him. Like, why would you shoot him? Like, I don't get it. Come on, people. We got it. You know what I'm saying? We got all type of people doing mass shootings. Now we have transgender doing mass shootings. Look, transgender people, don't live up to that hype. You don't have to go into that to complete your existence or to be accepted. You don't have to do mass shootings, okay? All you people out there, you don't have to do mass shootings to be accepted by society. They already made laws for you to get health care if you're in a relationship. They're already making bathrooms and making other conveniences for you. You don't have to go and do mass shootings, because now that's going to take you back and pull you back, because now they're going to do a psychological evaluation on you and try to understand why you did it. And then it's going to come up the fact that whatever you were going through, your transition made you part of this. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Don't take the steps backwards because you want to do that, man. So look, they had the warning signs, right? So she, like, minutes before the shooting of Vogue, she called her friend and told her friend, like, oh, she didn't call her. She sent a series of direct messages to her and told her friend, like, hey, look, it's going down. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm died today by suicide. So she planned to get killed by the police. I mean, he planned it. Well, hold on. Let's see how they wrote it up. If they acknowledged him, her, or her. Let's say it says, send a series of direct message to friend via Instagram on Monday. Okay, so it never uses him or her. Nope. So they just used her name. It said Hale, Haley, or whatever. But something bad about to happen. So I just don't get it, man. So you want to kill somebody else's children? For what? You know, if you want to kill yourself, that's one thing. But to try to run around here and kill somebody else's children, like you do, like, look, people, we have to talk to our people. Whatever it is that they're going through, we need to talk to them. I don't know, man. So look, the police initially described the suspect as a woman in the aftermath of the shooting. Police did not provide any other name, but as the suspect's social media accounts, they refer to themselves. Look, now here's another thing that I want to know about. Now, you want to call yourself him, he. To me, that's like a split personality type deal. It's either him, her, and now you want to call yourself themselves and them. That's more than one people. I mean, that's more than one person. So now are you telling me that a transgender is more than one person? So you got two people living in your body or something? Like, I don't. You want to use him, he or him. You want to use he, him. Right? Or she, her, or her, she. Like, okay, then you want to use them, themselves. Like, those are like plural. Like, you meaning more than one. Them is like more than one. So, I mean, I'm confused out here. So you got to help me understand. Are you one person, Are you two people? Like, how many people are you? It's either, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Those pronouns, like, you know what I'm saying, specify one person or it specifies two people. So he is supposed to mean one, and then them is supposed to mean more than one. So if you want to say themselves or selves or he, her, or he, him, or he, him, or she, her, that's like two people. Is there some type of split personality going on here? I mean, help me understand. Break that down. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know if. So you walk up to people, say him, her was over there. I mean, him, he. If somebody walk up to me and we talking, it was like, yeah, they go him, him. I mean, he, him. Huh? He, him. He, him. Who? What? He, him. Is it two of them? How many people is it? He, him. She, her. Is it she, her? I'm like, who is she, her? Her? I'm looking at the person talking to me like, dude, what is wrong with you? A person, like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, no. It's doing way too much, man. Way too much. So look, you got to talk to your people, listen to your people. Hey, you got to snitch on your people. If they talking crazy, you got to tell somebody, man, because we can't have this happening no more. You know what I'm saying? No more elementary school shootings. You know what I'm saying? Elementary school shootings going on that's crazy. Crazy. It's crazy. Stop it. Stop it. Get your people. Talk to your people. Transgender people making a transition. You need to get with a counselor, talk with a counselor to make sure that your mind state is right to even go through this transition. Okay? It's dealing with a lot. I can imagine it's dealing with a lot. You changing your whole life from one situation to another. You need help with whatever you were going through growing up as a child. You wanted to be opposite of whatever you were, whatever you were. You need help with that, man. Go get help. Talk to somebody. Don't make that transition alone, because it's too much, man. It's way too much on you, on your mental capacity, because you growing up as a whole person, individual, then you switching your total gender. So you're not just switching how you walk and you be like, oh, well, okay, this person is gay, or this person is lesbian, or whatever the proper term is. And then that's one thing you're dealing with. But the next thing you got to deal with is when you change your whole life and now you want to be accepted as the opposite of what you were born as, and you totally make that change. That seems like that's kind of be stressful, because everybody recognizes you as being the opposite of what you are now, and accepting you as being the opposite, as being gay or being a lesbian or being a homosexual. But now you got to try to figure out how to cope with the whole change. Come on, man. It's a lot on you. You can't do it by yourself. Go get some help. Go get some clinical help. Go sit down and talk to somebody. They should help you straighten it out, help you deal with the change. Because the change is too much for you. You can't do the change, man. You can't do the change. You can't do it. Okay, so look. Evanston, Illinois. On a lighter note, Evanston, Illinois adds a cash option to landmark reparations. So they're giving their people reparations. The city of Evanston. So let me explain this to you, what's going on here. So back in I think they said like the 30s, the 40s, and the 50s, somewhere around in there, in that era, blacks, aka African American, aka colored, were not given loans to live in this area. They were denying the loans because they were African Americans, aka blacks, aka colored. They were not allowed to get loans to purchase homes during that era. They weren't given loans, so they couldn't purchase the homes. So as reparations, they're allowing them to get loans to purchase homes. But as the time goes on, they have expanded it to a cash option, because some of the people who can receive the money are not going to leave, right? They're not leaving their area, or their homes. So they're going to give them a cash option of $25,000 or more, somewhere around in there, to either move or to fix up their house. So now they have a lot of people fixing up their homes, putting the roof on, putting the porch on, doing some other work that they couldn't have done or always wanted to do. That's something. That's really something. for those people, for the people who advocated for this, who put this in motion, who wrote it up, and then it got unanimously passed. That's excellent. That's great to hear. And there is paperwork, so you can't try to scam the people. For you scammers, there's a lot of you scammers out there. Well, I'm about to go. Yeah, I'm about to get that money. That's $25,000. I can get that. You try to scam on the people and try to get the money. That's not gonna work. They got forms to fill out to make sure that you are either grew up in that era, or the daughter or son, or of a person who grew up in that era, the 30s, the 40s, or the 50s. I think I'm not mistaken. So you had to have a direct bloodline to that. So it's not, you can't be. I don't think your grandchildren can get it, but your children can, if you live in Illinois, in Evanston, Illinois, around that time. So if you people check it out, it might benefit some of the people out there. You might be able to come up on, a couple of thousand, and either use it to move or renovate a house that you have already there. So I'm just putting it out there, like, there's small victories throughout the state that we know nothing of, that are kept so low key. And this one, if I hadn't been searching and looking for some positive information to talk about today, I probably would have never found it. But it's there. It's a lot of little small, and this is on a local level. And that's the thing. A lot of people looking for a change on a federal level, a higher level. But this is a local. This is the city government that's doing this. This is not the state government. This is the city government, making the small changes. So don't think that the only place you can make a change is the federal government. You can make a change on your local government. You know what I'm saying? Because local governments still directly affect you and where you live at. If the city makes a change, then that directly affects you. The state can make a change, but the city can actually fight some of the changes that the state make. So that's been proven too. And if you look that up, you'll find that information too. Hey, today is, it's like education. You got to find some stuff, and then you got to search and find it, look it up. But yeah, so there's all type of positive things out here that exist. So, you don't have to live a negative life every day saying that there's nothing positive out there going on. And there actually is. There's a lot of negativity in the news, but there's also some positive things too. Different restaurants opening, different youth centers, different community programs. You just have to be aware of it and pay attention, because a lot of times it'll slip you by because they're talking about a car chase, a bank robbery, some type of scam going on, and you will miss some of the positive aspects of the world that's going on. So just think about it. Hey, you don't have to be negative every day. You know what I'm saying? You can expose yourself to beneficial information. You don't have to worry about Ray stealing cars, stealing chargers, and all this other stuff. Shootings, gun laws, gun control. It's a lot of positive things going over there. So add some positive news to your life. If you're watching the news and they tell you 10 things negative, find 5 things positive on a minimum. You're watching the Suede Covington Show live, streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, man. There's no other place to be but right here on WJZZ Cool TV. Every Wednesday at 5 p.m., watching the Suede Covington Show. The best thing on the planet, baby. Ain't nothing better. You know what I'm saying? The planet is the planet worldwide. The planet is bigger than worldwide. It's the planet. That means it covers everything, even the other atmosphere out there in the station. You know what I'm saying? In the space station, they know Suede Covington is the best thing on the planet. Go ask the people in the space station. I'm trying to tell you. I bet you they watch the Suede Covington Show. Yeah. Anyway, so was talking about the best thing on the planet, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when you out here and you out here driving and you miss an accident, you tell yourself, "Oh, I'm the best thing on the planet," and you missed that one. You know what I'm saying? You get a raise on your job, you get a promotion. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is the best thing on the planet. Tell them Suede sent you. I got you. Hey, look, we went to a restaurant called Maribel's. You know what I'm saying? They got, you know what I'm saying? They had a nice little brunch menu. It was, but the thing about it is, man, it is a wait. I'm talking about a wait. If hey, look, it was, we went and got in line, and they told us it was a 2-3 hour wait, and it was 17. We was number 17 on the wait list. You know what I'm saying? It was on point, man. They had some shrimp and grits on the menu. They had what else they had on that menu? Hold on, I'm gonna see. You know what I'm saying? We're getting it together for you. Let me get it together for you. Let me get it together. Let me see. Let me tell you. Hold on here. Yeah. So they had shrimp and grits on the menu. They had so what I ordered was the all aboard seafood, right? All aboard seafood. It was all aboard seafood was grits with fried salmon, a lobster tail, Cajun shrimp. Yeah, so if you're looking at it, you're looking at the menu right now. You're looking at the menu. Looking at the menu, it's right there for you. And I had the lobster tail, Cajun shrimp with the cherry tomatoes, spinach, over sauce with an egg souffle. They had the egg souffle. You know what I'm saying? That was on point, baby. I also tasted the salmon croquettes on the small plate over grits with egg souffle. So they were slapping with the egg souffle. Yeah. So check out that menu. This was it, and they got the egg souffle popping off. So the egg souffle was something crazy, man. I wasn't ready for the egg souffle. I was like, oh, they got egg souffle. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. Let me check this out. So it was good. So now see if you looking here, you got the lobster tail. The salmon is under the lobster tail with the shrimp, right? And if you look at the top left corner of your screen, you got the egg souffle. So that little circle thing that looked like some people thought it was like corn, that's actually the egg souffle. Man, it was delicious. But like I told you, that wait is vicious. Vicious. They do take your name and they take your number, and then they'll call you and see. So luckily we got in line and we made reservations. We came back an hour and a half later. Now, if you look at the other one, was the other one here is the surf and turf. That surf and turf was slapping too, man. The surf and turf is surf and turf with grits over cherry tomatoes, spinach sauce, an egg souffle, lamb chops. You got 3 lamb chops and shrimp. And as you can see, it was like a little sauce that went on the lamb chops. Oh man. It was delicious. It was actually delicious. Now, you'll walk out of there. So what we ordered was like the top dishes, right? So the surf and turf is $34.99, and the all aboard seafood that I ordered was like $42.99. You know, then they served the frozen Kool-Aid. The frozen Kool-Aid, man, was on point. Boy, they got that frozen Kool-Aid, man. Look, so other restaurants serve you just Kool-Aid. So their niche is they serve you the frozen Kool-Aid. So it was like a slush. Man, it was on point. So shout out to Maribel's. We got in there, man. They close at 4. So I think they got a cutoff at, I don't know, 3:30. If you're not there by 3:30 or something like that as a walk-in to try to get on the list, no go. They shutting down at 4. It's a wrap. So you got to get there early. You get in line. I think they open. Let's see if they had the times on the menu. Let me tell you, man. It was. I can't see. You see the times on the menu. I can't really see it. My my phone died. You know, but I think it's like about 10 or somewhere around in there. You got to get there, and you got to get there on time. If not, it's a done deal. Thank you, sir. It's a really man. It's slapping. You got to check it out. You got to keep up with me. I'll throw that on the Instagram for you. You can check it out, man. You know what I'm saying? It's really good. I mean, the service was excellent. I like the service. It moved pretty quick. The food came. It was hot. It was warm. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't cold. And the only thing they did run out of, and I can say, and I'm okay with it because it was almost close to closing time, was the catfish. So they ran out of the catfish. As we looked around, we were the only people that ordered, the lamb chops and the seafood. Basically looked like everybody else ordered breakfast. They ordered waffles and chicken and eggs and grits. I think we were the only ones that, that I noticed ordered something above like a breakfast item. So it was still good. We're going to go back. I'm going to check out the regular menu, the waffles and the chicken, and I'll let you know what it tastes like and how good it was. But yeah, if you got a chance to check it out, you know what I'm saying? That's my one free plug. Mary Bells, if you catch this, the next time I mention you, you're going to have to pay me. Hey, anyway, so hey, so I'm talking about scams, man. They came up again, man. I mean, some guy had like 26,000, and he saw a Dodge Challenger on social media. Somebody was selling it. It was a Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. He had 26,000 in cash. He bought the car for 26,000 in cash, and I think he may have drove it for a week or two, and the rental car people came and got the car. Meaning that somebody rented a SRT Hellcat, sold it to somebody for $26,000, and it was a rental car. So when the rental car people came to get the car, my man was out of luck. He just out of $26,000. So people, do more of a due diligence on finding out information about vehicles. They got Carfax. Hey, spending whatever couple of dollars it is to get your Carfax to find out who owned the car, or do a little bit more information and searching on the car. Hey, if it's too good to be true, do a little bit of more research on it, because $26,000 is a lot of money to lose. Not a lot of money to pay for a Hellcat SRT, but a lot of money to lose, and you can't get it back. So do your due diligence, man. It doesn't make sense for you to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? So just do your work, man. Because I know I'll be mad as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll be mad as ever. Like, I just spent $26,000 on this car. He probably was arguing with the rental car place saying, I bought this car. But my thing is this, did they have a fake title? Did they give him a fake title? Like, what? Like, I don't get it. So, like, because the only way you could have got your man Suede is you had to come with a straight up fake title, right? I'm going straight to the Secretary of State. Some kind of way we had to figure this out. So now the only thing I can tell you is, now if you get a title, they probably made a fake title, took his money. I hope he wasn't naive enough to just buy the car off the registration. But the registration would have had the rental car place information on there, right? So I'm trying to figure out, how did this transaction take place? Did he give him the money and they just took it? Or like, I don't understand. Like, how did you get swindled, my guy? Hey, if you know how you got swindled, hey, leave it in the comments, because I'm trying to figure it out. Because if you give me, you trying to sell me a car, I need the title. I'm about to run the VIN number. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a whole bunch of stuff that needs to take place before I just give up $26,000 cash. $26,000 is a significant amount to lose. You know what I'm saying? It's way too much to lose. Way too much to lose. So let's talk about this one. Let's talk about your girl Black China. Black China is no longer Black China. She has decided to be who she, her original name is, I don't know her original name. I never really kept up with Black China a whole lot, but I did think she was a nice looking woman, and then some of the surgery she had made her look a little bit sexy, I guess. She got bigger breasts and a bigger booty. She got a bigger booty. Yeah, okay. So her name is originally Angela White, for all of you who don't know, which I didn't know. but all of us, you know what I'm saying. Uh, so now she has built a relationship with God, and she shut down her OnlyFans, right? She used the word degrading OnlyFans platform. So OnlyFans was not initially designed to be pornographic or to have those type of videos on there. Somebody just decided to do it. It was really designed for like the superstars and stars and performers and models to be able to interact with their fans. To get you paid little money, and what happened was that you got personal content that you wouldn't normally get into their lives or what they were doing, or be able to purchase a product or whatever it was. And that's what it was designed for. Somebody took it and made it for, pornographic purposes. So, you know what I mean? I don't know who did it, but they did it, and they got a lot of money for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even mad at you. You got a lot of money off that. But so she said that, right? So White reportedly made $2 million from the platform beginning in 2020. So after she made $2 million, I guess she decided that was enough. She said, besides with me being baptized, that's just not what God will want me to do. It's kind of degrading. Now I'm just going by faith. I'm not even really going by Black China or Angela Wade. Just let me, just let God lead me. So she's on a spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? Hey, more power to you. She said she was drawn to Christianity by her desire to become whole and move past the same repetitive things she was sick and tired of doing. So, man, that's deep. So she, I caught a little bit of it on social media of her going to get her breasts reduced and get her, butt taken out and getting her jawline or whatever, dimples or whatever she had. She went to get all that, got filled in. So she just, rebuilding her body to back what it was originally. So my question is now, are they going to like sell her breast implants? Like, can you get used implants and they're going to sell them? And at least these was the Black China implants. We got them on sale right now. You can buy them. They're going to have them on QVC, or they're going to auction them off, or can you get a discount? Like if you was going in to get some breasts, can you get a discount because Black China turned hers in? Or, K. Michelle did the same thing. I think she got a butt reduction. So when they take whatever they put in out, do they have like used butts for sale? I mean, can you get them, because it was previously used by somebody else? So not less saying by Black China, but like, can you get a used booty? Is it cheaper? Because like, it's like $10,000 for a regular booty. But if you buy a used booty from somebody who came back and said they didn't want the booty no more, can you get it for $5? Or can you negotiate that? I'm just saying, why spend full price when you got a perfectly good booty that one of these people just turned in, or some good implants that they turned in? You know what I'm saying? I don't think they were, degraded any. I think they were still, because they was fresh. I mean, I think Black China just got her booty, with the last few years, and her titties in the last few years, and her breasts in the last few years. So you can take those out, and can you sell them? Like, can you get used parts? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a used car. So what are they gonna do with them? They gonna throw them away? Why not let the less fortunate purchase those parts at half price? I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Let them purchase it at half price. You get a half, half price. You got breast implants, and then, get them half price. These were previously worn by the user for about 2 years, but they got another 5-year run on them. I mean, just like a used car. You know what I'm saying? 100,000 miles. They got 10,000 hours on these breasts. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 years on these breasts. These breasts usually, you probably had to get them replaced in about 50 years. Why not sell them? You know what I'm saying? Recycle them. Recycle the breasts. Recycle the booty implants. Recycle the breasts. Look, recycling is the best thing. I think they should recycle those booty implants for half price for somebody that's less fortunate, who doesn't have a booty, who've been trying to buy a booty for the longest, and couldn't get a booty because it cost too much. Now they have affordable booties. I think that's what it is. Affordable breasts and affordable booties. If you want to change your life, you want to change your body, come by us. We use booty parts. You get used booty parts on us for half the price. Half the price at used booty. You come on down. Come on down to get the used booty at the used booty prices. That's what I'm just saying. You got used breasts. Come on down and get them at the used breast prices. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, get them while supplies last. The used booties and used breasts not going to last forever. They going fast. You come on down and get them right now. You're going fast, get a fat ass. That's all I'm saying. We go, you get it. You go and you get you go what I'm saying? You get you, a nice one. But then they should have them where you can pick them out, though. You know what I'm saying? So they have them on the shelf. And they be like, look, this one has been used. She wore them for like 10 months. Didn't like them. And we replaced them. And then they give like a whole history of them. Okay, so it was, this lady came in and she had put a down payment on these. And it took her about 5 years to pay for them. So she finally got them. And then when she got them, she didn't like them. So she traded them in. So these haven't been worn for like 2 months. You get some 2 months, and then this other lady came in and for the booty and couldn't get the booty, and we repossessed the booty. Well, we never gave her the booty because she never came with the full price, but we had it sitting aside. So this booty has never been worn or never been used, and we can give you a nice discount on it. We give you 30% off. 30% off right now. If you act now, you get 30% off of a used booty. That's all. That's it. Maybe I should be the salesman. I can sell you. All right, look, I can sell you a booty. I can sell you some breasts too. It's whatever you want to buy. Come on down right now to the Used Booty Emporium. Yeah, do it at the mini mall. No, you can't do it at the mini mall. But I'm seriously though. It's like, so now, do they auction them off? Do they, frame them in gold and be like, Black China used to wear these? So now they're gonna have like a wax museum of all the breast implants and the booty implants that stars wore and decided they didn't want them anymore, and then they put them on showcase. These was the size triple D's that Oprah had, and she didn't like them. So we took them out, and she just went regular. These right here, the size Halle Berry. Halle Berry tried the booty on and didn't like the booty, so we took it out. She didn't want it. We tried it. We put it in there, and then when it looked, she didn't like it, so we took it out. We put it in, we took it out. She didn't like it, so we took it out. Put it in, then she liked it, we took it out. I mean, so you can auction them off. So maybe Black China, Angela White, a.k.a. Black China, should auction off those and give the money to a charity. Auction them off. Auction off your old implants, your dimple things with the derm or whatever they put in your cheekbones and tucking it, and you filling it in, and the studs that you wore, so it could be like a whole set. So you get the cheek dimple implant and the piercings, and you get the breast, and then you get the booty, and she donated to the auction, and they auction it off, and then they give the money to the less fortunate. They give it to the Need a Booty crew. So some women out here that need a booty. They want a booty, they can't find a booty, but they can get a used booty. They need breasts, they don't have breasts. And, I understand that. If you don't like the shape, you know what I'm saying, of your body, and exercise won't change it. Like, you don't have a booty, you can exercise, and then you'll never have a booty, then I guess so. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess I can deal with that. Or your breasts, you a triple A, or you look like a dude in the chest, and you like, you know what I'm saying? You got a zero cup. Or do they got zero cups? Is it a zero cup? I don't know. But then they got an A cup, and then, you want to boost it up some, so you go get a B cup. I mean, I guess, that's not a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? But the only problem is, like I said before, the only problem I have is if I meet you and we get together and I like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it was something that I was attracted to you on who you are at that moment and what you looked at like at that moment. And that's what I was attracted to, and that's what I like. Now, don't get upset if you go change your body and I don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at me because you actually doing that for yourself. Now, if you and I discussed it and I was like, baby, you need a little bit more breasts, or, baby, you need a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, back there, you need a bit bigger booty, then that's a whole different category. But if you decided to do this on your own for yourself, then that means you never did take me into consideration or never did ask me if I would like that. Because I'm the one that's enjoying your body. You look at your body, but if I accept you for your body, then that's what I like. And that's what I was attracted to. Now you're gonna alter it and I don't want it. And then you mad. You just don't you too slow. You moving too slow. You don't like me because you know what I'm saying. Hey, calm down, baby girl. Calm down. I liked you the way you are when I met you, baby. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to go flashy, stashy on me. You could have kept it real with me, baby. Kept it 100 because I liked you when I met you. You dig what I'm saying? And then now you want to go change and get upset at me. Don't go change and get upset at me because you did that for yourself. You ain't do it for me. You ain't do it for me. That's all I'm saying. You ain't do it for me. If you did it for me, then that's a whole different game. Because that means now I like it and I enjoy it and I want you to do it. But if you did it and didn't discuss it with your man, then that means you did it for yourself and not for your man. And you forgot a key element in your relationship, that your man liked you the way you was when he met you, unless you discussed it with him. You got to discuss it with him first. And don't get mad if he say, "Nah, baby, I like you the way you are." And then don't try to run this game. "Oh, well, I saw you looking at her booty. I saw you looking at her breast." So what if I was looking at it? But I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? You know how y'all run that game. I go home with you every night, baby. So why you worried about anybody else? I come home to you every night. So, hey, look, it just ran right back. Hey, baby, look. If I wanted a bigger booty, then I would got with a woman with a bigger booty. So chill out. I got with you. I like what you got. I like what you bring to the table. I like looking at you. So go put some lingerie on and put some makeup, put some perfume on and dance on the pole that's in the bedroom like you're supposed to, or go dance on the table in the living room, but make sure it's glass so you don't fall through. And make sure that the table can hold your weight up. Because if you get on the table and start dancing, and then the table break, then you're gonna be mad. It's like, "Oh, see, you try laughing because you try to say I'm fat." No, the table said you fat. I never said you fat. You fell through the table. So understand that. That's all I'm saying. So look, so hey, that's all I'm saying, man. If you got it, women, you got to remember that. You got self-esteem issues about your body. I can understand that. That's cool because you comparing yourself to the rest of the world when you shouldn't be comparing yourself at all, right? Especially if you're in a relationship. You shouldn't be comparing yourself to none of these women out here because your man chose you, your husband, your man, whatever you want to call him, chose you in that moment on who you are and cares about you. So if you feel like you need to go get a booty, then that means you don't care about that man's feelings anymore. And when he decides he doesn't want to be with you, don't try to dog him out. Don't try to call him names and say he this and he that. You have to remember, dang, this man met me like this and we've been together for 10 years and he's enjoyed me and loves me and look at who I am, right? And now you want to change it because you feel insecure for whatever reason. Check yourself. Catch yourself at the door. Okay, go get you some counseling. Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with counseling, okay? Stop thinking there's something wrong with going to counseling. You're crazy. And stop trying to go to these counselors, your cousin, your homegirls, thinking that they got the best ideas for you. No, go to somebody who's done some research and actually is credible, you know what I'm saying, and has some type of background. Oh, I do understand some people don't want to go to counselors or psychiatrists who grew up in the neighborhood that they grew up in. I can understand that. You know what? That's cool. Well, then do your research and go find somebody who didn't grow up in your neighborhood or who don't know you, who know people, y'all don't know the same people, and then go sit down and talk with them and get your life together. Hey, some of us need them because of how you grew up. Your lifestyle was messed up when you was younger. Your daddy wasn't there, your mama wasn't there, whatever the case may be. Your brother used to beat you up and put your head in the toilet. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody used to tie you up and put you in the closet. Your cousin used to, or whatever it is. All that stuff affects you. Because even though you don't think it do, but it does. It affects you some kind of way. And it will affect you. It will reflect in your relationship. And you know what I'm saying? It will causes a lot of friction. Some people would cause them to be promiscuous. Some people cause them to have insecurities. But hey, people, You know what went on in your life, and you know it wasn't right, and it made you feel a certain kind of way. You need to get out here and go to counseling and deal with it. It's a simple fact, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if your little cousin, you go, your mama used to take you over your cousin's house and drop you off, and y'all used to play, and they used to tie you up, put you in the closet, or they used to beat you up, make you put on girl clothes and laugh and joke and thought it was a joke. They messed you up. They messed you up, and you need to go talk to somebody about that, counseling, to help them to help you deal with it and get over those situations so you can have a better relationship. If your mom wasn't around, if your dad wasn't around, you need some type of counseling. You know, you need somebody to talk to help get you in the right direction, to get that off your chest so that you can move forward and not hurt nobody else. You know, hey, this is a key thing too. A lot of people think that that's normal. They grow up without a mother or father, or the crazy stuff that they did in their household. They felt like that was normal because that's what happened. That's what they grew up seeing. Let me tell you something. It's not normal. And when you move out here in the world, you find out it's not normal. And when you hear that it's not normal, you need to react on it. Don't just say, well, that's just normal. That's just what happened. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not what happened. That's not what's supposed to happen. Those experiences causes your relationship to break down with your husband, wife, girlfriend, and even your own children, because you don't know how to deal with it. You don't know how to be a parent or a father or a mother, because your mother was never a mother to you. And you never decided to say, well, you know what? I'm not going to treat my children like this. I'm going to do some of the opposite things that my mother did or my father did so that I can be a better person and a better father or mother to my children. So you need to check on that and make sure that you understand. I mean, reading books and everything is cool. They got a lot of self-help books, but you need to get deeper into your psyche and understand what the cause is and what the effect is so you can create that change. And when you do that, hopefully, and I'm saying, I really believe that at this point that it will stop these school shootings. You know what I'm saying? It will work on these other issues, him and her, or he, him, or, you know, she, her, or them. Like, them is plural. So I don't know why you're calling yourself a bunch of people. Once again, I think that's confusing to me. It makes me think that there's more than one person in your head. And I think if there's more than one person in your head, I think there's a clinical name for that. That the medical profession has a name for that, and you need to seek help for that as well. But a lot of this stuff will be fixed, and a lot of people won't be as angry as they are now because they went through those situations and don't know how to deal with them. So, hey, look, get help with that, because this transgender man should have never felt that she couldn't, the transgender person, they felt like they couldn't kill themselves. They feel like they had to die in another way. And dying in another way is not, you know what I'm saying, by killing other children that have nothing to do with you, and you hurting somebody else's child. That's way too far-fetched, man. That's way too over the top. So you know what I'm saying, we need to work on that. Like I said, a lot of stuff that you may think is normal, but is dysfunctional, but you may think is normal, when you start talking to other people around you, not going to find groups of people that have been through the same thing that you've been through and then say, well, oh yeah, it's normal. No, that's not normal, because you done went and found the group. But if you in a normal area, growing up in the school, and you listening to people talking and they saying different things, and you listening and you like, man, that never happened at my household, or that happened at my household. You know what I'm saying? And anything that made you feel uncomfortable at that point, you need to go talk to somebody about it. Let that anger out. Let that confusion, that hurt out. Let's get it out. Once you get it out, you will feel better. You won't make bad decisions. I mean, some people out there do dangerous stuff, do dangerous things that can cause them harm to get out of, because I don't know what you need to commit suicide. Whatever it is, they don't have it. So I don't know what it is, so I can't put it out there. But whatever it is that you need to commit suicide, they don't have that. So they would rather put themselves in dangerous situations so other people will kill them. Hey, look, that's not normal either. So we got to get away from that. And the only way to get away from that is to talk to somebody. And once you talk to somebody, be open-minded and listen. You got to listen, because if you don't listen, just get it off your chest don't really do a whole lot. Because you can look in the mirror and get it off your chest. You can just talk out loud and get it off your chest. But you need to talk to somebody who can respond and give you some suggestions on what your next step should be or what you need to do. And the only way that you can get help and help helps you is you have to listen. You got that? It's from your man Suede Covington. You gotta listen. The best thing on the planet, baby. You gotta. If you don't listen to it, then it's not gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I love y'all out there, and I want you to get help, and I need you to go talk to somebody so you can get help. Hey, look, women. Once again, remember that if your man, you've been together for 10 years or more, that look, they like you how you was when they met you. They felt like, you was a beautiful thing to them then. Make sure that you talk to them before you get these little additives in. And also keep on the lookout for used booty and used breast implants. I think they're going on sale soon, so keep your eyes and ears open. You probably get your booty at half price, get the surgery at half price. Hey, I'm telling you, be cost savings, be cost effective, watch your budget, live great, be beautiful people, and watch the Suede Covington Show. The best thing on the planet, baby. Ain't nothing better than the Suede Covington Show every Wednesday right here with your man, Suede Covington. Hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. I love all y'all. I love the ladies. Hey, all ladies, have a wonderful and beautiful day. Fellas, you know what I'm saying? Get out here and do your thing. And you know what I'm saying? And make it happen for the people that you love and you care about. You know what I'm saying? Somebody looking up to you. It ain't me, but somebody looking up to you. So have a wonderful day and a beautiful day. And I'll catch you next week. The Suede Covington Show right here, streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ, Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, with your man Suede Covington. The best thing on the planet, baby. And I'm out. I love y'all. You better be watching the show, baby. Hey, check it out. Don't miss an episode. If you need to, you can always go back on Facebook and YouTube and watch past episodes of the Suede Covington Show. And I'm out.